USWA, Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside, ready to go with another day of USWA wrestling action.
Yeah, we're ready to go with it today. The USWA heavyweight champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Landel. He's here today. We'll be seeing him in action. PG-13 here today in exploration of time match. Got Brian Christopher teaming up with Doug Gilbert. A lot more. A couple of newcomers here today to the USWA wrestling.
We'll be looking at all of that as we go along today. Take a look at this. This happened earlier this week. There was a match in which the loser of the match had to run through a belt line to get out.
Boy.
Look, here goes Reggie B. Fine, and there's USWA fans after him. That's Rex Hargrove. There they go. Brian Christopher and the King are pretty happy about the outcome of that match. We'll be talking more about it as we go along. We're going to get underway. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Back and headed this way, Reggie B. Fine, Don Bass, and Lee Womack. Here's Reggie. Not a very good week for you, Reggie.
Wait a minute, man. I want to do something about it first, brother. I got one of the premier wrestling managers in the whole United States of America. This is Lee Womack. I want all you low buddies to give him respect when y'all see him. He gonna have Eddie Marley drop about another day too when Eddie Marley fall off the map. You know what I mean? Old Fox, he got about 3-4 more days on his earth. And he gonna take his place. Tell him, Lee Womack, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell you, just like this out here, Dave Brown, there's gonna be a lot of changes made out here in the USWA. Reggie B. Fine is one of the greatest wrestlers around here. He is the greatest in the USWA. And I'm going to tell you, just like this right here, Eddie Marlin, the old C9 Foster, is going to be gone because I'm here, and I'm going to take over the USWA.
We'll see about that. Eddie Marlin's pretty well in control of the situation. Reggie B. Fine, Don Bass is up in the ring right now. Don and Reggie have a match coming up right here. Lee Womack in their corner here today as their manager. Oh, well, here she comes. Tony Adams with the dish of dog food.
I'm so sick and tired of my life going like this. This last match that I was in, I was ultimately humiliated. I was in a match, and these idiotic fans slapped me with belts all over my body. Look at my arm, Dave. Look at my arm. And it's because of Brian Christopher and Jerry Lawler. And that wasn't all. Then, in the middle of the ring, they got a can of dog food. Look at this. They didn't even buy expensive dog food. They got a can of dog food. And not only... Yes, I do some things wrong. I admit it. It's hard to believe, but I admit it. So I've decided today I'm going to restructure. I'm tired of chasing around these big-bodied airhead men. I want somebody that can get the job done. I'm going to start restructuring today.
Well, you've got a good opportunity here today because you guys, Reggie B. Fine and Don Bass, as you can see right here, are in the ring. They've got a match, and there's Brian Christopher and teamed with Dirty Doug Gilbert. So we need to get it underway, too. So we understand what you're saying. You're restructuring. We're going to get the match underway. They've been waiting long enough in the ring, and here we go.
Look at that little punk, Brian Christopher. I hate his guts. Look how obnoxious he is. Oh! I vow to take everything in my body. I'm going to make that kid suffer for the rest of his life for everything he's put me through. I'm going to make him suffer. I'll tell you what. I'm going to show you how to get things done. I'm going to show you. You just watch me. I'm going to show you how from now on I'm going to get things done.
Well, okay, Tony. Well, you know, right? understand you're restructuring the situation. Tony appears to be leaving at this point.
Yeah.
Well, no, she's not leaving. She made a left turn instead of a right turn. She's headed over. Watch it, Doug.
Oh, yeah, look at over there by Doug Gilbert.
Brian Christopher battling Reggie B. Fine in the ring. Meanwhile, she's down there trying. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. What in the world?
Doug, Doug, that's Brian Christopher's partner. Tony has said she is changing tactics. She is restructuring.
Look at that, would you?
She's pointing to Brian in the ring.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, look out. Doug Gilbert jumps in and nails Brian Christopher. Now it's 3 against 1. His own partner has turned against him.
Come on, Tony. What are you doing?
I told you. I'm changing things now.
Well, she went over and...
What's this?
She got Doug Gilbert to turn against Brian Christopher, and now it's 3 against 1.
I don't know what you told Doug Gilbert, but boy, he immediately just went to work on Christopher over there.
Tony Adams is in the ring. She's got that bowl of dog food with her. Oh, look
come on, Tony.
No.
Now that is ridiculous. Oh, that's horrible. Tony Adams, with that dish of dog food, smothering it all in the face of Brian Christopher.
While 3 guys are holding him up there, including the man who was supposed to be his partner. Here comes the king, Jerry Lawler. Nails Don Bass. He's out of the ring. He goes after Doug Gilbert and Reggie B. Fine.
Look at the king go. He's gone up to Doug Gilbert over there. Knocking away on Doug. Don Bass is not telling out of here. There goes Reggie B. Fine.
Brian's after Tony Adams. Buddy Landel has jumped in the ring.
Oh, boy. Nature boy, Buddy Landel comes in. Right when Christopher had his hand on Tony Adams over there. Lawler just now Lee Womack over there. And Landel kicking away on Brian Christopher.
The King and Brian Christopher outnumbered 3 against 2 as Buddy Landel has joined in with Doug Gilbert and Reggie B. Fine. Don Bass got knocked out of the ring. And now Lee Womack has climbed in there. Tony Adams up on the ring apron. Landel off the rope, nails Brian Christopher. Lawler tied up in the corner by Doug Gilbert and Reggie Fine.
Oh, look at Landel over here.
A pile driver on
drives Brian Christopher. Oh, boy.
Here's Eddie Marlin.
Good to see Eddie out here. These guys and Tony Adams.
Eddie Marlin and the referee trying to get all these guys out of the ring to get them off the King and Brian.
This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Brian Christopher, Cherry the King Lawler.
Tony Adams very, very happy. Eddie has just told Tony, you better make sure every one of them get out of the ring right now, or every one of you are going to be suspended.
Yeah, good thing, yeah. Yeah, there goes Landel finally getting out of there.
Start talking about getting into the pocketbook, and all of a sudden, there they go. Don't tell us what to do, says Doug Gilbert. He does tell you what to do, too.
What are you doing, Landel?
And there they are out of the ring, finally. Lawler and Brian Christopher now. Boy, Brian, after that pile driver.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Eddie has told you, out of here. No, I don't want any dog food. Eddie has told you,
come on,
get out of here or you're all suspended.
Hey, Tony, you said you wanted to restructure and regroup. Well, I told Rex there's a couple of ways to pump. You can pump gas. I told him to go pump the weight. And I told him I'd take care of you, baby. You got the real man on the job, darling.
Oh, look at that. There they go, finally. Look at all the get Tony Adams. Christopher out to Buddy Landel. Landel jumps in the ring and thinking about putting them down, getting out of here quickly, too.
Eddie Marlin there to make sure they headed on toward the door, and they did. They are out of the studio. Here's the king.
Hey, let me tell him something. Doug Gilbert, Reggie B. Fine, Buddy Landel, if you want some of us, all you got to do is ask for it. You don't got to jump us from behind. You don't got to go pull any kind of these stunts with Tony Adams. All you got to do is ask for it. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You don't even have to ask for us now. We're going to ask for you. He's already got a match coming up with Buddy Landel. He'll take care of you, Landel. But I'll tell you what, Reggie B. Fine, and especially you, Doug Gilbert, you backstabbing turncoat, why don't you and Reggie B. Fine? Where's Eddie?
He's already gone in. Oh, go ahead.
Come here, Eddie.
There he is.
Reggie B. Fine and Doug Gilbert seem to want a little bit of me and Brian Christopher. Why don't you just add that match, because we can give them all they want to us, okay?
The card's already made up, dear.
You don't have to change anything else. We'll still wrestle whatever match you got us in. You just add that match. You just add Reggie B. Fine and Doug Gilbert against me and Brian Christopher. Like I said, they'll get all of us they want. Can you add it?
Yeah, we'll just have a complete card like it is and just make this an extra added match.
Okay.
Add it! Doug Gilbert, you stabbed me in the back, but you made the worst mistake of your life, you understand me? You might have had your day, Tony Adams, but all you did was make me mad, and all of you's gonna pay for it. Buddy Landel, Doug Gilbert, Reggie Fine, and Tony Adams, you're gonna pay. You mark my words.
The match has been added. We'll be back with more in a moment. The USWA heavyweight champion is scheduled to climb in the ring very soon. They're cleaning up the ring while trying to get all that dog food out of there. Tony Adams brought in. Thank you very much. Yeah, the cleanup continues, but Buddy Landel is scheduled to go. He won the USWA heavyweight title a couple of weeks ago at a match, and still has the belt around his waist. So we'll be looking for it. Here he is right now. We don't clean it up.
What are you talking about, buddy?
Yeah, we better clean it up. You got a match in there in just a minute, Buddy Landel.
Hey, Dave, tell them boys up there, don't clean that up. Brian didn't get enough. He's still a little bit hungry. Those appetites. Hey, if I want a shoe shot, I'll flip you a quarter, boy. Shut up and shut up. Brian, quit around here. Hey, Brian Christopher, let me tell you something. You little punk.
Wait a minute. While you're talking about Brian Christopher, and before you continue the interview, maybe we ought to take a look at this.
You want to talk about me and Tony, don't you?
I want you to take a look.
Chemistry there, brother.
I want you to watch this
Chemistry
video.
101.
Watch this video right here.
You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
So you're not just running down anybody. This guy can wrestle.
Well, Dave Brown, that's real good. That's real impressive if you want to be a rock and roll star and impress all the little girls. That's real good, Brian Christopher. But you got to remember that I'm the new USWA heavyweight champion, and I beat a heck of a man for that belt, Jeff Jarrett. You understand that? I embarrassed him so bad that same night he went out there and beat Logger. He had a change of attitude. So this is a business of winning and losing, Brian. I've done it both.
You just got a taste a few seconds ago of getting your brains kicked in, boy. This is a man's sport. It ain't about pumping iron, brother. Them weights don't fight back. I'm the real man. I'm the real nature boy, buddy. And I'm here to stay. I'm the new USWA heavyweight champion and going to be it for a long time, brother. I can see only good things in my future, Lance. Do you understand, Dave?
I absolutely understand what you're saying, but I want you to know that that belt is in danger when you got guys like Brian Christopher around.
It's in danger if I wrestle you or your wife, Dave Brown. Anybody can be beat. These guys that come out and they're 9-time, 10-time world champions, that only means that they've lost it 7, 8, 9 times. I realize that I'm not immortal, that I can be beat. I just think that on any given night that I'm a better man than Brian Christopher. That's what I'm talking about. Well, and right now I'm gonna go up here and slap a hair lip on this boy, and then when he barks, he'll bark like a Mark, Mark, Mark. You understand what I'm saying?
Buddy, you've got a match. Tony Williams is waiting in the ring, and of course Brian Christopher waits looking for the USWA title.
I just want to give a wink and a kiss to my new acquired friend Tony Adams. Love you, baby. Love you.
Buddy Landel, he has the USWA heavyweight title right now. Can he keep it? That's the question. There's guys like Brian Christopher looking for the belt. You know he'd love to have it, and he'll get his chance, too. In the ring, it's Buddy Landel quietly waiting. Tony Williams over in the corner. We're just about set to go with a 1-fall, 10-minute time limit match here already. We have had big action here today in the form of a tag team match, but outside interference and also that incredible change of heart that Doug Gilbert had after Tony Adams changed his mind and turned him against Brian Christopher. So it was 3 against 1 there for a while. Buddy Landel was involved in that situation, too. Here we go with this one, Corey.
Yeah, Dave, we're underway. Nature boy Buddy Landel, the USWA heavyweight champion, and they got him rubbing Tony Williams right there in the mat. Front face lock on Tony Williams. 1 ball and 10 minutes in time for this bout. The USWA heavyweight champion right there, Nature boy Buddy Landel. Landel with a boot right across the back of the head of Tony Williams. Tony trying to fight back. Landel with that short clothesline takes him down. Nature boy wrestles out of Los Angeles, California, and he is no shortstop, let me tell you. He can go, too, and gets up off the cover. Tony Williams covered there and got up after the 2 count. Stretching that left leg of Tony Williams. Buddy Landel picks him up, wraps his arm around the top rope. In the corner over there, nailing away on Tony Williams. Series of right hands. Landel whips him into the rope. Oh, nice.
Big backdrop. Wow.
Flipped Tony over with that.
This Landel is tough.
He is, indeed.
He said one thing correctly when I was talking to him a few minutes ago. He said he beat a very tough man to win the USWA title. And the way he did it, too. But anyway, he does have the belt now, but he's a tough one.
He is. Tony Williams whips him in. Goes in. Oh, boy. Catches that big elbow from Buddy Landel. He smacked him with that one. Puts that figure 4 leg lock on him. And the Nature boy holding on to Tony Williams. Referee Kevin Christian in there, and he gives it up. Kevin says ring it, and there's your winner, the Nature boy, Buddy Landel, the USWA heavyweight champion. And he finally let go of that figure 4 leg lock he put on Tony Williams.
The figure 4, a very punishing hold, and it's very rare. If a wrestler sets up on that one properly, it's very difficult for his opponent to continue.
Come on, buddy.
The match is over, and now he bounces him up the ring again.
Slams Tony Williams and climbs up on the middle rope over there. Tony out in the middle of the ring. And Buddy Landel doesn't have enough of beating up on Tony Williams. Tony staggering and turned around, and Landel nails it.
Landel waited for him to get on his feet and then jumped off the rope, puts his foot on his forehead, The referee is telling him, look, get out of here. Here comes some help. Brian Christopher jumps in the ring.
Now, Landel, quick, he gets out of there.
Now Landel decides time to leave. Whoops, look out. Did he get him? Nope, Eddie Marlin got in between them there at the last second. There's Brian coming back through. He's going to check Tony Williams. Remember, these two former partners, and Tony is showing him his knee. Brian Christopher very upset, but that's the way it goes. The victory goes to Landel on a submission. We'll be back with more action coming up in a moment. Machines coming in here. Rugged-looking team that will be in the USWA, and coming right here, Del Rios and T.D. Steele will be their opponents. T.D. Del Rios saying hello to the crowd.
T.D. Steele, there he is. Still had it all.
Lee Womack leading the way for the War Machines as they head into action.
What do you want, Lee? Would you take them to the ring? Come on.
Take a look at these guys here. Take a look at them.
Yeah, well, we see them. They're big. They are big. Let's see them wrestle. And number one tag team, did he say in the USWA?
Yeah.
I don't think so, not yet. They got to prove it in the ring, like we said a few minutes ago. Let's see if they can do that right now. They'll have their opportunity against T.D. Steele and Del Rios.
T.D. warming up over there, getting ready. I guess he'll start for his team, or either Del. Against the big War Machines as we get ready to get this one underway, huh? Lee Womack jumps off the ring apron, always right this night.
And we're finally underway here. Del Rios gets support from the crowd.
Rios tangles up with the big War Machine. Can't really tell these guys apart, Dave. Guess we'll just call them number one and number two.
Yeah, they're built about the same height.
Rios holding on, barring that left arm of the big War Machine, number one. War Machine backs him up and whoops, Del Rios in. Shoulder for Rios. Boy, leaps over the War Machine, comes back. War Machine trying to get him off a hip toss, and look at Rios. He reverses it and gets him down. Nice arm drag from Del in there. And holding on to the big War Machine, number one. T.D. Steele comes in, and T.D. working over that left arm of the War Machine. Oh, looking pretty good for the team of Rios and T.D. Steele at first. And now they're going after Steele.
Yeah, they got him doubled up, double teaming him, and that's one way to slow down an opponent, outnumber him 2-1. That's what they've done here.
Bad news for T.D. Steele. The big War Machine slams him down hard. Comes off the rope. Drops down on T.D. Steele. War Machine working over T.D. Steele, boy. Ooh, man. Big suplex on T.D. taking down. War Machine number one backs him up and whips him into the rope.
Well, once the War Machine got on track, they have been unstoppable against T.D. Steele and Del Rios. Steele in trouble. They run him into the boot over in the corner. And these big guys continue to work on T.D. Steele. Del Rios started the match.
Rios started off pretty good for him.
Yeah, he did.
T.D. came in looking good, and boy, it's been all the War Machines after that. That's all T.D. did was look pretty good in there. And War Machines continue to work him over. War Machines double teaming T.D. Steele over in their corner. Look at Womack over there, reaching in. Interference.
Boot to the midsection as War Machine continues to double team TD Steele. Now the referee turns around and the other one steps out.
They got fans behind TD Steele cheering them on. Look at TD. He goes under the big War Machine, and boy, he doesn't get anywhere.
He was headed for the corner of the tag and did not make it.
Boy, I thought TD may have had a move in there.
Womack up on the apron. Del Rios has got him.
Oh, Womack gets it loose. He had Lee Womack by his shirt over there. And the War Machine's got TD pinned. That'll do it. The big War Machines, they get the win in there.
Don't tell you, quarterback is the #1 tag team in the USWA.
Yeah, well, they get a win here, but with a little distraction and double teaming, TD is pinned. War Machines do have a victory. We'll be back with more from the USWA. We've still got a big match coming up. Stay with us. Born to be wild, yeah. It's far too wild. Headed into the USWA right now.
Yeah, I think the fans are going to really enjoy these guys.
Trying to sort everything out here and get this one underway. Far too wild. Our first look at them on television here today. Going against Warlock and Ken Raper. Looks like Warlock is going to be starting for his team. And looks like Todd will be starting for Far Too Wild.
Yeah, we're underway with it. That is Todd Morton starting off for Far Too Wild. His partner, Chris Michaels, and heard a lot about these guys. And they're in the USWA. The Warlock slams down Morton hard that time. Morton and the Warlock starting off for each team as we get this one underway in the USWA. Warlock picks up Morton again and slams him right down to the mat. Oh,
boy, he just threw him down.
Yeah,
he didn't power him down with a what one might call a regular body slam. He just threw him about 3 feet out in front of him, and Todd bounced off the mat. He's on his feet again. Uh-oh, look out. Watch from behind when you're over close to that corner, because Ken Raper was over there trying to grab him, pull him back to the corner. Todd makes the tag.
Yeah, Warlock picks up Morton. Look at Morton. Get behind him. Double drop kick.
Great move.
Yeah.
Far Too Wild.
Far Too Wild. Going after the big Warlock into the turnbuckle. Michaels in after him. Oh, Todd Morton. Morton and Michaels. Far Too Wild. Reversal. Warlock. Boy, look, Michaels in there. Sets him up and over. This Warlock is some kind of tough, let me tell you. What a great move from the Warlock. That's Ken Raper, his partner today. Raper now out of the way on Chris Michaels. Whips Michaels in. Chris leaps over him. Climbs down Ken Raper.
Surprise Ken Raper there. Look at this. My goodness, what teamwork from these guys.
Man, nice flip, and Morton covered him. Only got the 1 count, though. Far Too Wild. Oh, they work together well. They whip Raper in. How about flying shoulders from Far Too Wild? Takes Raper down. Cover here. Only a 1 count. The Warlock with that big boot. Like he caught Chris Michaels just a little bit on the back of the head. Morton comes off the rope. Shouts the leg down on Raper. Chris Michaels had his legs clipped down there. He's got him covered. Hooks the leg to Raper up.
You know, in order to be a successful tag team, you got to have more than just 2 talented individuals. You got to be able to work together as a team. And I'm very impressed with Far Too Wild and their ability to do that. These guys really look like a fine team. When you look at teams that are successful, and I think one example of it, and I know they're not necessarily favorites with a lot of folks, but you look at PG-13, they do work well together as a team, including using things like a hubcap. But it's the teamwork that counts. Oh, my goodness. They're going to need some teamwork to come back from those chops.
Man, the Warlock. He lays him in on you when you're in there with him, let me tell you. Flips over Todd Morton. And the big Warlock, this guy is something else, let me tell you. He can go right to the throat of Morton. Tags Ken Raper. Raper nails Morton with a right hand. Sends Todd down. He's got him covered. Todd got his foot on the bottom rope.
Been a tough few minutes, though, for Far Too Wild. They came in here really ready to go and were in control early in the match, but things have sort of turned a little bit here in the last couple of minutes. As Todd Morton now finds himself in the middle of the ring. Oh, Ken Raper dropping down with that upper arm.
Yeah, Raper drops the elbow down on him. And again, he misses, though. Todd Morton gets out of there. Over in the wrong corner, though, is Todd. Trying to regroup himself. Rolls over and attacks his partner. Here comes Chris Michaels. Michaels takes Raper right into the rope. Chris Michaels going to work on Ken Raper. Standing drop kick takes him down. Into the ropes again. Goes Raper. Dumps him down. So it's Far Too Wild trying to come back now. And trying to come back on Ken Raper. Goes in the corner and misses. Michaels missed with the move as Raper got out of there. Raper goes in and catches the boot from Chris Michaels. Michaels stood in there and waited for him as Raper came in. And he caught him with the boot. Slams Raper down. And lay there, Far Too Wild. Another great move. Todd Morton covers Raper too. Big Warlock comes in and left on the back of Morton.
I thought Todd Morton may have had Ken Raper for the 3 count there, but he only was able to get a 2 count out of it. Now look out. Raper sends him into the turnbuckle. Follows. Lands with a shoulder. Todd Morton rolling him down.
He got it! Far Too Wild gets their win in the USWA over the Warlock and Ken Raper. He rolled Raper up and got the 1, 2, 3. What a good-looking team.
See, we got a comment, Todd and Chris. Hello, welcome. Congratulations on the win here today.
First of all, we'd like to say, me and Chris are real happy and very proud to be a part of the USWA from now on, which is the hotbed of tag team in wrestling in this area right here. And hopefully we can get a shot. We can get past PG-13 with them straps. That's what we're here, and that's what it's all about.
All right, Todd, Chris, glad to have you here. Glad to have both of you here. Good luck on your quest for the USWA titles, which begins immediately. And I suppose they'll just, anywhere they get the chance for a title shot, they're going to take it. Far Too Wild. Good-looking tag team. We'll be back. We got more tag team action to go today. Stay with us. Along with Mike Anthony right here, greeting the fans. They've got the tag titles around their waist. And while they're headed this way, let's talk to them just for a couple of minutes. Jeff, Mike, first of all, congratulations on those belts.
Thanks, Dave. I'll tell you what, baby, we're really excited. Perseverance and hard work has paid off. Because look who's the USWA Tag Team Champion. Mike Anthony and myself, baby. And I'll tell you what, this is as prestigious tag team title as it comes, and we're excited as heck, and we'll take on anybody, any challenges at any time. Right, Mike?
All right.
Dave, I'd like to say one thing. I've been in the USWA a couple months now. I'd like to say this as much people's belt as we remind of Jeff. They stood behind us for thick and death, and we are going to be people's champions. You're a true champion. Us all the police we was robbed. Them are our belts, pretty boy. Yeah, you robbed us. Everybody knows exactly how you got them belts. True champions. Everybody knows.
Nobody stole these.
Everybody saw you hubcap me, and they know that you stole them 2 belts.
Who brought the hubcap to the ring?
No,
is the
Dave
question.
Brown, we had the man beat, and he snuck in from behind and hit me on top of my head and made job a champion.
Look, they are the champions. They have the belts. You've got a match here today. So
We want a title match today. If you're true champions, you think you're the guys you think you are. We want a title match today. You know what? For us to get a title shot, I had to put my hair up. No, you didn't. No, you were kidding. I still got my hair, and this one's got to go. But just to show that we're true champions, you want a title shot right now, we will give you a title shot.
Hey, wait, you guys don't have to do that. The match is signed. You don't have to put the titles up.
We are true champions. We are true fighting champions. We will take on all comers, and we can beat you two trolls in the ring. 1, 2, 3, right now, baby. Let's go. Let's get the title match, baby. Let's go.
All right. That's.
How do you do champions again, David?
Well, let's see in the ring right here. It's going to be a title match, I guess. It's been agreed to by the champions as well as the challengers. So a rematch coming up right here. Former title holders, PG-13, going against the USWA Tag Team Champions, Mike Anthony and Jeff Gaylord. Looks like Mike Anthony will be starting. Here's Eddie.
I advise those guys not to do it, but this is a title match. If they lose them, they're gone.
All right, very good. Eddie says, as we pointed out to him, they don't have to do this, but they have agreed to it, and it is a title match. So if Anthony and Gaylord lose the match, PG-13 once again will be USWA Tag Team Champions. Let's see what happens. Titles on the line. Here's Corey.
Yeah, Dave, we've got this great tag bout, and now the titles are at stake. Boy, what a turn of events. It's PG-13 and Midget D out there, Gaylord and Anthony and Steve called the police. Well, I see a new hubcap over in the corner of PG-13, and I don't think I doubt if they bought it. So, know where it probably came from. Anthony with that left arm bar on PG-13's JCI. Rolls him over. Got his shoulders down with that move. And JCI wraps his legs around the bottom rope. And he's telling the referee, Kevin Christian, that he pulled him there and was holding on to him. Just a good, clean move from Mike Anthony. Yeah, it was clean, Wolfie. Mike Anthony. That JCI's up. Whips him in. Ice leaps over. Sharp kick from Tiger Mike Anthony. Boy, a couple of arm drags, and Anthony can get around that ring. And JCI's complaining still. He pulled my shorts. He pulled my shorts.
Midget D and Wolfie D over to console JC Ice. Tag made, and here comes Wolfie D in. Ice was complaining that Mike Anthony had pulled on his trunk.
Oh. Here comes Chef Gaylord, the Missouri Tiger, and Anthony, and they whoop in the air. Oh, boy, he goes way up and down. Gaylord picks him up, slams Wolfie down. Oh, time out now, PG-13 on. Not left, JC.
That just shows you how familiar.
Oh, he gets 3 timeouts every match.
Right. That shows you how familiar that they are with the rule book.
Yeah. Shut up with the noise. Mike Anthony. Working over that left arm of Sir Wolfie D. Then cheering on the tag team champions, Gaylord and Anthony, as they defend their titles right here today on USWA Wrestling. What a move from Wolfie D. He caught Anthony flying over there and slammed him down. Boy, what a way to top off a full day of wrestling action, huh? Tag titles at stake in this bout. Anthony over. Oh, right into that turnbuckle a couple of times. Back suplex from PG-13. And a cover from JCI 2. And Mike Anthony kicks out at 2.
Mike Anthony mentioned that the USWA tag titles are very prestigious belts. He's exactly right about that. This area, of course, has been a hotbed of tag team action for most of the last 35 years or so. And the holders of those tag titles have great respect.
Yeah, indeed. Wolfie D with his stretch hold on Mike Anthony. Holding on to Mike. Oh, looked like he nailed him there. Flips Anthony over. And PG-13, a little tag team action. JCI's dropping the leg down. Covers Anthony. Hooks the leg and the 2 count. On Tiger Mike Anthony. Back his partner Wolfie D and PG-13. Double elbow takes Anthony down. Only a 2 count again, and Mike Anthony kicks out. Only 2. PG-13 trying to get that 3 count, but Mike Anthony not giving up. Look at that! Oh, swings after Wolfie D and misses, and Wolfie nails it. Midget D says that was smooth.
Yeah, I'm sure he's happy about it.
Oh.
Chanting, go Mike, go, go Mike, go. Mike in some trouble right here as Wolfie D is set up on a pretty good hold.
Yeah, Wolfie's got that face lock on it. Anthony comes off the rope. Look at that! He's got him on a sunset flip. He's got him covered. And JCI jumps in it and breaks the cover.
Gaylord was trying to tell the referee, hey, count, count, count. He's got him down. He must have held him down for a 10 count.
Oh, yeah.
By the time the referee saw what happened and started the count, JC Ice was there to break it up.
Yeah, sure did. He had him down on a good-looking sunset flip, but couldn't get the count in it. JC Ice and Wolfie D tagging in and out, and they have been working over Tiger Mike Anthony. Well, it's been all Anthony for his team in this bout. Jeff Gaylord hasn't seen any action of the year.
Gaylord's reaching for the tag right now, but Mike is a long way off from the tag. He's 3/4 of the way across the ring, and PG-13 intent on keeping him out of that corner and the tag on his partner.
Yeah, look at here. JC whips Anthony in, goes in and misses. He gets the tag. Here comes Jeff Gaylord. The Missouri Tiger. And Mike Anthony. All in there. Oh, they throw Gaylord out on the concrete floor there. Look at there. Wolfie D setting up Anthony. And JCI comes off the rope. He's got him covered. Gaylord nails it from behind. Midget D, and it's harder than JC. Look at that! Mike Anthony's got him covered over there. He's got him. He's got him. 1, 2, 3, and Anthony and Gaylord will retain the USWA Tag Team title with the win over PG-13.
It's a successful title defense, and the way he did it has to make the wrestling fans all smile, because PG-13, they went to the corner. Midget D had some kind of powder he gave him. Mike Anthony saw it. He brought the boot up. The powder goes in JC Ice's eyes, and as a result, Mike is able to get the cover, the count of 3, and the team of Jeff Gaylord and Mike Anthony, still the USWA Tag Team Champions. We'll be back right after this. Around the territory, be watching too, because there's lots going on in the USWA. We hope you'll join us next week, same time. Till then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.